Sawadee Cup and welcome to another episode here for the Funkit Pod, and it's academic corner time. The time of the week where I talk about all things academic that bother me or that I enjoyed, of course. It's not just things that bother me, also things that I enjoyed, obviously. So, what did I enjoy? What did bother me this past week? Here's my rant. And it's not just to rant, of course, it's to exchange ideas. Hopefully you let me know what you did like, what you enjoyed. Maybe there are some, we can help each other, motivate each other, and so on, obviously. So not just ranting, I was joking for those who didn't get the joke. And this week actually I'm more happy-ish, actually. The last 2 weeks already have been quite positive. I still have to do research that I don't like, but we had the research rant last week, so you can go back to that if you want to. Other than that, I just went to an event this past Saturday, yesterday. Yes, I work on Saturdays. To represent my faculty at like an open house event. There's a tutor school, and they organize like a huge tutor school. Like, oh my god, tutor schools must make a lot of money. Huge tutor school. They organized an open house between, like, they invited our faculty and then another faculty that does a similar thing from another university. Because we're the two best universities in Thailand and the two best programs in the media field in Thailand, so they invited both of us to then kind of like represent and talk to the students and answer a few questions on stage and so on, which was nice. Still a bit weird that a tutor school does that, but it's cool that a tutor school does that. But it also shows you probably how much money the parents are paying in the tutor school. And so that tutor school was cool. And I don't know much about the content though. Like lots of course, English program like IELTS and so on, preparation courses. Which fair enough, as long as you have those standardized tests. And I don't have a better idea. You need those things, or you can benefit from those things, of course, sure. However, generally speaking, and for those watching, I just have to turn around because my cat is walking on the balcony. Spooky, can you come down? Don't be like my student, listen to me. Come down, Spooky. You know you're not supposed to be there. Do I need to get you myself? No, you come down, right? Okay, good job, thank you. You can stay there. Okay, at least my cat is listening to me. So tutor schools. I'm a bit torn on that. It seems to be expensive, obviously, especially the good ones with the good teachers. And most teachers there are professors, instructors at other universities. So, must be expensive, right? So the other tutor schools that aren't that expensive, they just make you study stuff by heart. So we see this all the time in admission interviews and so on, that students, they come prepared, they studied an answer by heart, they just listen to the keyword, the buzzword, they're like, okay, buzzword, fake news, I learned this about fake news. Like, that was not the question, right? So I'm not a big fan of those tutor schools. Then again, I do understand students are looking for guidance, students are looking for like any mean necessary that can help them get like an advantage, of course. It's a tough spot to be in, I understand. And yeah, disrupting the educational system so that tutor schools wouldn't be necessary down the line is, of course, a difficult thing to do. But we talked about this before, like how we're trying to disrupt and so on. Maybe we'll have another episode on like disruptive methodologies or something like this. Not right now. After having worked all Saturday. But yeah, so that was just something that I still find very confusing / still torn on it. Like, tutor schools seem to help to some extent, but then they're very expensive, of course. So not everybody can have access to them, obviously. Then it leads to more educational inequality, obviously, and so on, right? How to change it is a question. If you have any ideas, let me know, of course. Yeah, free tutoring, yeah, sure, but who can do the free tutoring? Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be tough. Other than that, in academics this week, yes, I'm still working on the research for the journal that no one's going to read. I'm already looking forward to the peer review from people that have no clue about the subject matter. It's fantastic. And there's so many people complaining about it, yet nothing changes. That's the one frustrating part. That's the frustrating part about academia. Things are not changing. Super slowly. Crazy. So, hey, let's disrupt academia. How about that? The hashtag disrupt academia. Maybe we should do this down the line at some point. Anyways, to keep... I said I'm starting it positive and then now I'm all negative. I'm sorry. I've been in academia for too long. Other than that, though, we're coming close to the midterm exams. And so if students are listening to this or watching this or whatever, you should have started studying by now. We have like 2 weeks to go to the midterms. Of course, you haven't done it yet. I understand. But you should have done it. At least so what I'm trying in exams, right? So my exams, I do have exams. At least midterm exams. I don't have final exams in my classes this semester, but I have midterm exams just to get the students out of their comfort zone for a little, especially during in the middle of the semester, like settling in right now in the ways. I'm like, no, stop settling in. I'm gonna get you out of that right now, and especially since I have 2 very digital heavy classes, like digital content creation and whatnot. I figured just to switch things up, I'm gonna have a paper exam right now, just for that. And I hate paper exams. I hate to grade them, but in this case, I just thought like it adds a layer of diverse medium. I wanted to change the medium of instruction for a little, like. Just like, okay, let's just do it on the paper right now. Let's just force you to think about it right now in the moment. And I'm not going to ask students to define stuff and write down a definition of whatever. Of course not. I'm going to ask them questions that hopefully enables them to apply what they learned so far, right? They're going to put them in a situation. Hey, that's your situation. What you going to do? And then they have to explain that. So I just hope that works. And again, the midterm exams are... Here at my uni, or I think in Thailand in general, midterm exams are like 2 hours, while final exams are scheduled to be 3 hours. So I only do it for the midterm exam. So they then can focus on the final project and whatnot later down the line, which I feel like have a more applied approach to it than like an exam. So I do understand it, but I think just the exam is like a nice way to just shake things up in the middle of the semester to like, hey, you didn't understand this thing. You better focus now for the second part of the semester. So that's why I do midterm exams. Let me know what you do, like exam-wise. Do you have exams, midterm, finals, paper-based exams, take-home exams? What do you do usually? Student evaluation. Really curious about that. For this semester, what I plan in 2 classes, a few other classes are different, but in 2 classes, what I have, like it's midterm exam, of course. They have a final project where they then have to present their project, of course, but actually have to hand in their project, so not just a presentation. So they have to finish something, like be it like website with content strategy, whatever it might be. More on this than after the semester when I can showcase it. So it will be some very elaborate projects. Then in one class we have a collaboration with a university in another country, so they will have to then also collaborate with students from that other country on a short project together. Then, so to make sure it's not only like group work, also then we'll have like one final assignment for every individual, where they then have to maybe I can do it in person. Last semester I did it on video, so I had to record 1 5-minute video of themselves explaining a topic of their choosing out of like, I gave them 5 topics, pick this topic, explain it in your own words so I can see that you actually understood it. And then if a student would just read something or just memorize a definition and I saw, okay, you didn't get it, for example. So I will do this again. Maybe I do this in person this time though. Just to add some pressure. And it's not to be mean, what I realized is, now that I have a few presentations down in class, that lots of students lost their presentation / public speaking skills. So I'm not trying to be mean there. I'm trying to help them actually to regain this. That's why I have like lots of presentations in class right now, not only online anymore. Even though I like online content, I think we could use online to get to have more time in class to actually do things rather than lecture. But I do want students to talk in class because I realized they really lost the ability to publicly speak, and so I'm trying to get this back. At least they lost the confidence, maybe, not the ability, but the confidence. And so we're trying to rebuild this right now. So that's the academic corner for this week. So trying those different evaluation methods. Let me know what you do. How do you evaluate students? Did you also realize that the public speaking skills went down during the pandemic now, maybe? Again, let me know. Shout out in the comments. funkdepot@gmail.com via email. Like, share, subscribe. That would be really helpful. If you listen to this on a podcast platform, please do rate it, vote for it, so more people can find us. That's really beneficial. Thank you very much. Until then, as always, stay safe, take care. Don't give too many Fs, not too many As. Be nice. We'll talk soon. Sawadee Krap.